it's really easy to just stall forever, because if you hit either the Cyclopses or the magic armor downstairs with a crossbow, you always hit zeros, so you can just stay on the monsters forever, which makes it a lot less dangerous than I thought for getting Defender, so I'm probably going to switch back over to a Glory soon. Okay, progress isn't going too badly. We've got the Black Defender. This is my second set of 500 tokens I've been gathering, so we're about 600 tokens in and we're on black, so it's looking pretty good. They've tried to kill me so many times when trying to gather these tokens, but it's just, you can't really die because you just range the animated armor and you just sit there until the PKA gets bored, so it's actually super safe getting a defender. I can confirm you're really unlikely to die if you do things right.
Right, we bought back the full third age full helm. Nice. Didn't wanted to actually wear it before I lost it, so it's going to be a coin flip again if it sells back for another 400k profit before I get my defender on the main account.
That is pretty cool. I just got 10 Sour Brews from a Cyclops. Those are super useful. I'm going to need these for surviving. That's so good. I was struggling to buy them in the GE, so just getting handed some is great. As you can see, I'm down here. I'm probably close to getting the Dragon Defender now, or at least I'd hope. I'm going to use up these 500 tokens, see if I can get 2 or 3 defenders, if I'm lucky. That is Dragon Defender number 1, and I didn't even die once getting it, so that's pretty sweet all around. I was really expecting it to be harder to survive here, but with the tactic of using bolts on any monsters in the Warriors Guild, it's really hard to die. Like, if you keep hitting zeros, they can attack you, but you can just run around and make sure that you keep rejigging the aggro, so you just can't really get killed as long as you know what you're doing here. So it's pretty easy getting this in the end, which is really nice because Dragon Defender is actually so broken. And literally the kill after, I got a second Dragon Defender, so looking like we might be able to get a few for this 1 stack of tokens, which is sweet. Because every time I die, I'll probably still lose one. I'm not sure if you can run back to get them or not, but either way, sometimes you won't be able to get back to your death spot, so I'll stack up on quite a few of these. Right, that was a bit more grinding out the way with, and now I'm on 80, 80, 70 stats. When I get like 90 strength, I will genuinely be a threat to people with a DDS. I'm thinking of working towards 90 strength and maybe Fremikiles, maybe look to do Lunas, because with 90 plus strength and Vengeance, I have a chance of stealing kills that I don't particularly deserve with like Vengeance mauling, especially when people are just brushing me. So I think this seems like a good idea. But for now, I'm going over to try and claim my coordinate clue, which is just over here. I'm just going to gear up and head out. Right, that was straightforward. Got a casket. A masked clue. Ooh, can I do it? Can I do it? Follow the bard wants to see me. So this is almost certainly going to be a no, but I'm going to go investigate. Follow the bard does not speak to outlanders. Hope you as well, follow the bard. I assume I have to do Thermic Trials then to see if I can get to show him like what's some of the stupid stuff you have to show him. The nicest would be Barrow Gloves because I could just go buy them, but sometimes you have to show him like Samurai God Swords and all sorts of crazy stuff for Master Clues. But anyway, I'll hang on to this for now, as it's unlikely I'd get another Master Clue, and I guess I will do that after doing Thermic Trials. So quick note on what I'm doing with training. I've got Dragon Battle Axe and Attack Potions, because Attack Potions are about 5 GP each, and with a Dragon Battle Axe spec and Attack Potion, you basically get a Super Strength Potion for like 5 GP, which is nice. Makes it very cheap training. That's a top tip from Ironman grinding, when you can't regularly waste Super Strength Potions on Slayer or super casual training, so that's nice. Well, turns out I can't get to Miss Sylvania without doing Thermic Trials, so I guess that's what I'm going to be doing next. Fairy Magic sure is useful. I cannot travel to CIP yet. Cool, so I managed to get 80 strength, 82 strength and 80 attack, so I'm looking pretty prepared to start taking on quests outside of safe areas, so that's what I'm going to start looking at. Quick 25 fletching. Just need 40 crafting now for Thermic Trials. Right, kind of a pain in the ass because no crafting supplies are bought with buying, although they have just now, even though I already got level. But body crafting. Now, the actual quest. Okay, almost done with Paramount Trials. One thing I wanted to note, though, is that this quest area down here is actually a dangerous zone. So, in theory, you could just jump on someone who was trying to do this quest. It would be such a high IQ move to do that I would respect anyone who killed me if I'd got low health here, but I'm surprised. It seems like a bit of an oversight that it's dangerous down here. You can't really take armor in, but I think you could probably take mage or runes in, or you could still like box someone out if they were significantly low combat. But anyway, this is just an easy quest. My stats are far too high for this to be anywhere close to any sort of threat, so I'm just gonna stop the clip here and let's just complete the quest. Oh yeah, this is why Paramount Trials area is a safe zone, because to complete this part of the quest, you are most likely going to do this. You go down to 1 hit point and no prayer points, and you're teleported back out. So this would be such an easy place to farm people, if not a safe zone. I killed the dragon, but I didn't take it back to him, and I just dropped it because I thought it was worthless, so I'm going to do this shit again. Ah, that's so annoying. I can't just run around a dangerous zone with nothing on. Oh, I'm going to have to re-gear at the bank. That's a pain. Right, I found the stupid thing on the way back to the town, so that saves some time. This part of the quest is so annoying. That dragon moves like every 5 seconds. It's such a pain in the ass. And he wants an infernal axe, so goodbye Master Clue. Completing one of these is so unlikely, but whatever. So, onto my medium clue next, which should be 1,000,000 times more solvable. Kill a monk in Otterwood Monastery. Easy enough, I'm there already. There's a PK here, but I think he's friendly. Or at least not going to waste his time attacking me. I really don't think he could get anything. He would have absolutely no chance killing me, and he knows it. 3 steps, that's kind of rough, but that's fairly easy. He is over there, next to the fairy ring, I think. There's one around there. Ah, there it is, CKS. But anyway, this is a big hotspot Canifis, like I've said many times, so we shall see if I survive. This is like, Canifis is one of the places where they're super maxed out. People who are 120 combat with Zuriels and Festa longswords and all that good shit are hiding out. Like, if you want a bank fight and you're already maxed, that's where you go right now. Canifis. Whereas I just want to run here, do my clue scroll, then get out as soon as possible. Hello, well done, goodbye. And it is a black headband. Sure, why not? That is, you can't even tell you're wearing it. No one would notice. Like, if you're zoomed out, that's very cool, black headband. Okay, it's probably going to sell for like 2 GP. I'll see what it sells for in the GE. Whatever, it sold instant GE price. I have no idea why anyone would want this. I think technically they're a clue step, so whatever, good for that person. Maybe they can get their hard clue done now. I don't see why anyone would really want it though. Let's see, Nala TPs, do people want these? These might be in super high demand, but let's see. No. Whatever, I'll put them in just a little under mid-price. Clue bought me a few supplies though, so I'll take those sharks, a few staminas, and 1 super restore, so now I don't have to absolutely tank my mage level. I just have to brew and run away from a max level player. Basically, I've just got these brews and stuff at the bottom here, in case when I'm questing or training or whatever, I just get someone who's massively impossible for me to fight. So instead of even trying to DDS him, I'll just brew and run away. I'm pretty sure I can get out from almost anywhere, unless someone's like super maxed gear with dragon claws or something, but you're never going to escape someone like that.
Hopefully they just don't think I'm worth the time if they're that far ahead. Right, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I've got to try and figure out a big goal, but for now I'm just going to go back to Slayer. I've done quite a bit of Slayer combat training and sort of hiding away in safe zones for a bit, but I think I'm okay to go to Relica Cave for now. Oh, that was uneventful, task done. Now off to Niev to get a better task. You really deserve that rock falling on you, Niev. What the Aberrant Spectres? That's such a bad task. I'm gonna have to go down the cave. Whee! Okay, right. I'm gonna gear up and risk the Slayer Cave, which I know is a hotspot. Let's see how bad it is. Also, these Nada teleports are selling, which I'm surprised about. Whatever. I fucked it. I didn't bring a fucking nose peg. Fuck. Yeah. I'm so lucky no one killed me. Someone killing me? I think it's just the anchors. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out! I fucked it so badly! I completely forgot that you had to use a nose peg on these. And I almost got myself killed. High IQ plays. Now, I need to... How the fuck am I going to reset my stats? I need to go to the GE to buy, like, a normal restore potion. Ugh, rip. Right, I'm drinking this with great shame. And I'm going to go buy a nose peg from Niev. God, really deserve dying in Monkey Madness 2 after doing this to me. First useful Slayer drop, Mystic Robe Bottoms. I will definitely take those. Kinda nice. I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing any maging. Might just G them, as I'm probably going to aim for Lunas rather than Ancients. But I'm sure someone will definitely buy these. Okay, so I have an interesting clue that I haven't done about access to the Farming Guild before. I'm going to have to walk through the entire lowlands, which I'm going to take the fairy ring over to DJR, and then I'm going to just walk over there. I'm going to go to this here, and then I should be able to take a boat over to there. So I've no idea how busy or if this will get clan man moded, but let's see if I can make it safely to this hard clue spot. I'll require a spade. Ugh, let me get a spade. Right, I'm gonna keep the recording on for this entire run because I don't want to have to click the hotkeys in case I get clan man moded. So this is Zaya, and I'm going to be running over to the boat is the idea. So yep, down here, and I should be able to skip across. This is what I know from my Twisted League play. It's the only time you'd, or Bertie, the only time you'd ever actually go to Zaya, but this should just be quite safe. What is this actually called? For swamp. It's mulch. Go to mulch. Cool, I think we're okay. The reason I'm really worried about this area is because this is where you have to walk through to get to raids. So it's possible clans are just locking this place down completely, which is quite scary. I'm going to bring my staminas. I know staminas are a little expensive, but I really just want to absolutely minimize completely the time I spend out here. This is probably one of the most dangerous areas in the game. Clans have completely decided they own parts of Zaya and won't let anyone do the content there. So I am risking everything with this one. How the fuck do I get through here? God, I hate Zaya. It's all too big. Okay, we got half. Nice. I am ready mentally with the Ardy Cloak TP if I see a white dot. But I think we just got a safe run to the clue zone. Nice. Got a casket. Nice, let's get out of here. Let's open it in safety. Right, I didn't want to drop any fancy food, so I went to a bank before opening. What did I get? A crozier. That's interesting. Ruin is obviously a decent selling point. I'll mule that and trade it over, but I have no idea what a crozier is going to be worth. What even is a crozier? Need all 60 pro to use it. I think that's the staff, right? I doubt anyone actually needs these, but I will see if it sells. Alright, crozier turned out to be complete junk. It wouldn't even sell for 4k. I'm just lobbing it in the GE for under 100k in case someone wants to insta buy it for a clue and massively overpays, because I don't anyone's selling them either. And I'm leaving the rest of the room in the GE, and I'm off to sleep now. How did I get through that Spectres task? Alright, about halfway through. I'll finish that off tomorrow. That should be pretty chill. Yeah, that didn't turn out to be as bad as I thought. Maybe Niev didn't deserve the full boulder. Maybe just half a rock for giving me that. That turned out to be pretty, not AFK, but super low effort, because Spectres aggro on you and no one's really PKing there, so I was just reading Reddit for a bit, which is always fine. Right, I will start this quick tomorrow. Right, this sold for a nice amount. I'm building up the money even more. This is starting to look pretty good. I can probably afford a Statius Warhammer soon, or some other high-ticket strength training weapon, which will make my grinding a lot quicker. For now, let's just roll over this cash and get back to Spectres. Thanks, Neeb. Another undoable task, spiritual creatures. They've given me that in the Wildy and now in the main Slayer task as well. So I'm going to have to reset my task again. I am never going to get up to enough Slayer points to actually start skipping tasks without losing my points. So I've completed 3 tasks and that's going back down to 0. Right, just got a quick ghosts task. It's in multi and a dangerous area, but I really can't see a clan camping rock sewers at day 5 or something. Surely not. I'll just be surprised if someone kills me here. I can get up for any 1v1s, and if a clan piles on me in rock sewers, then they deserve my dragon's gimme for their dedication to holding such a useless area. Your new task is to kill 92 worms. Sure, let's try that. So, I've done a quick time check, and I have spent 2 days and 16 hours since Deadman Mode started. And I'm kind of doing this check because it's getting a little tough to justify doing Deadman Mode much longer. I'm burnt out, and I'm not even spending the time required to compete at top level. I've tried to do this entirely alone, without swapping, and without taking help of any way, and my conclusion is it's not viable. So that was one of the questions I decided to set out with. Just to give you an example of how far behind I am, I've been playing really long hours to get, 2 days, 16 hours, that's like 60 hours plus? No, that's way more. It's like 66 hours plus of Deadman moding in 6 days. That's a massive, massive time commitment, far beyond what I could ever commit not during quarantine. And even though I've had to work at the same time, my hours have been fairly flexible on finding time to grind Deadman mode. And I am just so far behind everyone who's competing at a top level. My stats, if you look at what, say, Boaty has right now, and he's a streamer who has been funneled a ton of stuff, and he is on 95 Slayer right now. He's on almost maxed combats, and he has like 100 mil plus worth of gear. He has almost max shit, and this is despite him dying. There are other streamers and Deadman mode people who are even further ahead. Alfie right now is grinding raids, which fair enough is a pretty high skill thing to do, solo raids, and he's super far ahead. He's on almost all 99s. And I don't know, I'm sort of wavering in my commitment. I've got other stuff I want to do on RuneScape that I don't have to dedicate 18 hours a day for the next month to keep up for everyone else. I've been as arrogant as to think I can go to sleep during Deadman mode and keep up. It's just not happening. I'm not in a clan, so I can't get to rock crabs or other super AFK spots. You saw my best training zone was Paladins in a safe zone. which you had to permanently click around in. And my best gear right now, what I have to do to be competitive right now is I need to go from random rune and berserk tier stuff to getting up to 94 magic, so I'd have to sit in a safe zone, splashing or something like that, for like 194. Level 94 is 8 mil XP, and about 7 mil more XP at 150k an hour splashing. I'm going to be there for a week trying to get up to 94 mage. Every other method, such as trying to unlock burst and barrage, I'm going to have to spend a load of dead man mode money, which I can't make quick enough flipping. I've been making really good margins flipping, but by deciding I'm not going to be swapping, I've started with such a small amount that I just can't keep up with what everyone else is making. So I have turned the 30k cash into about a 3 mil bank, which I think is impressive, but it's just nowhere close. The price of ancient weapons is inflating faster than I can make money. My VLS was 2 mil a couple of days ago, now it's approaching 5 mil. Let me just switch over to my Deadman mode mule. And people are just starting to give up a bit. Like, if you're not in a clan, if you're not already ahead, I can't do any PKing right now. Like, I would like to be out there and getting to start doing some PKing, but I've never been at a point where it's been feasible. This is my mule. Oh my god, this isn't a bad bank. Like I said, approaching 3 mil. But I can't buy anything with that. I can't buy any of the good gear. To get competitive, I need to get up to 99 strength, which is so far away. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't just make it a complaint post. And I'm not going to say this is definitely the last video of Deadman mode, but I feel like I'm going to have to take a break from Deadman mode and the hardcore grinding, and maybe just splash in the background or something up to 94 mage to compete later in the season, but other people are going to get even further ahead. And I just don't see how I can do any PKing, which is what the mode is all about, ultimately. I could try and farm people even further behind me, which is what some people are doing. Maybe I could get a kill or two for really small loot, but I just don't know. If I'd wanted to compete in Deadman mode, my summary at this point is you either need to be in a clan, you need to be given stuff, or if I just swapped over a load of GP. Right now, if I went over to my main account, I've got bills in the bank, and swapped over a couple of 100 mil, I could be kitted out in full Arims, Zerials, Vesta Longsword, all that good shit. It would cost about 150 mil OSR SGP right now to get kitted out in a mid-tier PvP build. And you'd still die to all the streamers with their Godlord Dungeon gear and Raids gear. That guy here, he looks pretty sweet, right? He's going to get wrecked by anyone when he tries to go out into a super dangerous zone. You just look at streamers, they're so far ahead. Well, I guess that's me done on me and my complaining. Well, it's not even complaining, it's more like feedback. I would say my time dedication of 2 days, 16 hours in 6 days is not even close. You can't compete with this little time played. Maybe if I had spent literally double the amount of time, so 5 days online, 6 day period, with a couple of breaks for sleep, and I was double as far ahead as I was right now, I would be somewhat competitive. But, you just can't keep up. Right, anyway, that's my complaining done for now. I will end this video at this point, and perhaps this is the end of the regular updates. I just don't think I can keep spending all my free time on Deadman mode anymore. It's just soul destroying how far behind I am, everyone. Anyway, I had fun while I was still able to keep the enthusiasm up for getting my stuff, so I'd recommend the first few days of Deadman mode to everyone, but people really start to pull ahead so quickly. Right, thanks for watching.